Today we're going to talk about rats
What about rats, Chansey? In your house?
in my house. Again, you guys, I've had a journey in my new home, and it's been a lovely journey. But there's a rat that lived in there, and it's a big one. It's really scary. I'm not doing well with it.
Okay, well, wish you well. I hope it gets figured out. But we're here for the BBL podcast.
Behind brand lines. Behind brand lines.
Founder and CEO.
Hold on. What? Welcome to Behind Brand Lines. Behind brand lines. Behind brand lines.
All right, so if you are a boutique owner or someone that likes to follow trends and wants to stay ahead, this is the episode for you. So we're going to be talking about the upcoming trends for spring summer 2025, and really you're going to be equipped with all the information you need to go into this pre-order season. So let's take it away.
Today, we'll be discussing upcoming trends such as fabrics, patterns, and styles that are going to dominate the spring-summer season.
Okay, but I have a question for you. Have y'all been seeing the minimalism and the maximalism everywhere? Or is that just me?
Hasn't hit my TikTok feed yet, but I learned these things from you.
Yeah, you're always the first to know.
Oh, you guys, I have been seeing this everywhere, and y'all know I'm obsessed with all things trends, and this is one that has been on my mind so much recently. And if you're not familiar with these terms, maximalism is going to be a very bold, vibrant, elaborate look. You're going to see a lot of colors, different patterns, mix matching, and outfits that you probably won't see on a regular basis. And then your minimalism is very chic, a little understated look, monochromatic colors, just like a simple little outfit. And yeah, so what are you guys?
I think by your definition, I'm bipolar. And here's why, because I wear a lot of black and beige and just these neutrals, like you're saying, as a minimalist. But then I'll have this random pop of color. So I'll wear like red shoes, or I'll wear like a Big Bird yellow backpack, just to change it up on everyone.
I would say I'm a minimalist. I usually wear like everyday outfits, lots of neutrals, love neutrals. But I'm trying to branch out and wear some different patterns and different colors. But it's hard when you love all neutrals.
Well, you love cheetah print, and that's a really fun pattern, so.
Yeah, but I feel like cheetah is a neutral for me because it has all the neutral colors in it.
Well, the reason why I bring these two different aesthetics up is because both of them kind of shape the trends that we're going to be seeing this spring, summer. And not only that, but like, I could go into a never-ending rabbit hole with this topic, you guys, but I really do think that these are super important for your customers.
Yeah, if you think about it as a spectrum, minimalist to maximalist, we all have our minimalist friends and maximalist friends, and a boutique owner should cater to everyone, right? And so if you do have a certain aesthetic, it's still good to have a wide audience for that aesthetic. So there's some boutiques I can think of right off the top of my head that they love pinks, but they'll do basic pinks all the way to maximalist pinks. And having that really wide reach from basics to these $250 cardigans, it's really good for you as a boutique owner because you'll have some really high margin pieces, low margin, and vice versa, low volume, high volume, and it really expands your audience a lot.
This deeper dive that we kind of did into this maximalism and minimalism really reveals how these trends will shape both the fashion industry and just the consumer buying habits, you guys.
So basically, you're saying the more variety you offer, the better chances you have to catch someone's eye.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's fair to also maybe talk about colors, right? Colors is a huge part of, buying decisions in general. What would you say is trending for 2025, spring, summer?
Honestly, there's a little bit of something for everybody this season.
When we started looking at this, like what are the colors for spring, summer 2025? There's bold colors like sunshine yellow, Santorini blue, and Kelly green. these colors, if you look at the similarities in them, they are all full of energy. They're bold. They're perfect for statement pieces. Think bold dresses, blouses, fun accessories that are eye-catching. I think they show a lot of personality too.
And then there's my favorite, the pastels. I love, love, love pastels. And we are going to be seeing so much lavender, mint green, the blush pinks. I mean, these are classic colors that we kind of see every year for spring, but they're not going anywhere. And I didn't see a whole lot of lavender last year, but this year, I think we're going to see a lot more. They're super airy. They're classic colors that you just never get tired of, and they're timeless. So I think they'll be perfect for all the really pretty dresses and the flowy tops, all the things.
And of course, we can't forget the earthy tones, shades of beige, terracotta, sage green, all grounding for the season. These tones work great for everyday staples, even prints with subtle earthy twists.
And beige is all the rage, literally.
I think it's important to note, if we even look at our own styles, like we talked about minimalists to maximalists, we all kind of work on a range now, like in our fashion choices. Even men, they used to just be Under Armour, Nike shirts with just the straight bootcut jeans. And now you see men doing skinny jeans all the way to wide leg jeans. And you see them playing with different size shirts and, you know, oversized fit and whatnot. And of course, from the female side, we see it all the time in this industry that we're in, on how flexible people are. Leopard was totally out, and now all of a sudden it's back in, and it's kind of here to stay as like a neutral, like you said. And so when you're curating your boutique and doing your collection, you need to incorporate these colors, but sprinkle them in, because part of it is like these customers are coming to you into your boutique, watching your lives to be educated. And so if you are kind of equipped with the colors, the patterns, the trends that are coming up, they'll be able to sprinkle those into their closet as well. So good segue. Let's talk about patterns as well. We've kind of hit the minimalist, maximalist colors. Now going into patterns, there's so much to love for spring, summer 2025.
And first up is the OG of prints, a leopard print. I mean, does it ever go out of style?
Absolutely not. I mean, it is a crowd pleaser. It is one of my favorites, Haley's favorites, and I think it might be Adeel's favorite too.
Honestly, so I love selling leopard because it always sells. And working here, you start to love leopard even on yourself a little bit, but Ashi still hasn't let me bring it into the closet yet for myself, but she has plenty of it.
Now let's talk about florals. I love florals, and when I think of them for spring, summer, my mind kind of goes to those dainty little small florals, or like a vintage floral look. But this spring, summer, I think it's going to be a little different. We're still going to have that still dainty floral look, but I think we're going to be seeing a lot more bold floral, over-exaggerated florals. Not just your typical delicate one. Vibrant colors. It's going to be very eye-catching statement pieces. I am ecstatic for this because I love florals, and they are a timeless piece as well.
Now let's talk about stripes for a second. I'm so excited they're making a comeback. It is such a timeless pattern.
Yeah, stripes, honestly, they kind of creeped up on us because we have a really cute stripe pattern that we're doing for our resort collection, right?
I love it.
Yeah, and the pre-orders on it are insane. Like, people went crazy over it when we introduced it in October. But stripes are coming in so many different forms, but really, like, the timeless ones are going to be like the ones that are on our button down, which is the more, the thinner lines and stuff like that too. So you can't go wrong with it. It's polished. It just has that European or coastal look. It looks great.
But you guys, I don't know if anybody else has noticed this, but I have been, I've been loving stripes, and I've been noticing that those thick color block stripes are kind of coming back into play. I feel like I haven't seen them in apparel in a long time. I feel like it's kind of vintage, as my mom would say. But I see them coming in home decor, and I just know that it is going to creep its way into apparel, and I'm so here for it. I know it'll be here this spring, and I feel like we're going to be seeing these bold graphic stripes in a lot of dresses and tops again, even some fun skirts. That's just kind of what I'm getting at right now.
Now let's talk about micro motifs. One of my absolute favorite trends right now. If you're not familiar with this term, it's all about those tiny repetitive patterns that pack a lot of personality into small designs.
Yeah, I honestly love this, but micro motifs, I think we should explain that some more because where did we see this trend kind of start? How is it going to carry into the spring, summer?
I feel like I've been seeing these micro motifs for a little while now. They've kind of been on trend. And I've noticed it a lot in loungewear, pajama sets. Like I'll see tiny little floral prints repeated all over the place. And that's just kind of what a micro motif is. Or if you're buying Christmas right now and you're seeing all these Christmas sweaters with repeated patterns on there, that'll be your micro motif. And I feel like we're going to see this so much in spring. We're going to see it for Valentine's Day, the little repeated hearts, which I love hearts, and I'm really excited for Valentine's Day. And then we're just going to be seeing a lot more of those florals and cherries. Cherries are not going anywhere, you guys.
They're not?
I don't think so. I think we're going to be seeing more cherries.
Good, because I love the cherries. You guys, I'm really excited about the new polka dots coming back. So cute.
You're right. I've seen them literally everywhere. Everywhere I go, I'm seeing polka dots now.
Yeah, our designers, they do a great job of trend forecasting and stuff, but we're going to have it on our blouse, some of our blouses, some dresses, swimwear too. We're doing some with, but you'll see that a lot at market and whenever boutiques are shopping around. Now we're going to be talking about fabrics and textures because this is such an important part of buying in general. You need to know the weight that people are buying right now. Like, who would have thought a stiff, overweight T-shirt was going to be in for so long, right? And it was. But I mean, if you're early on that trend, then you would have probably won. So spring summer 2025 is all about clothes that feel good as they look. So being comfortable and also having style is going to be the front and center for decision making.
Yeah, first up, we've got luxe, silky luxe fabrics. These are perfect for creating elevated, elegant looks. Think about flowy dresses, blouses, even tailored pieces with soft, luxurious feel. They're lightweight, but instantly make an outfit look polished. This is a classic and a staple and timeless style.
I feel like the basics are just going to be so trendy for spring summer. So why not add that texture to it? So anything that's like the waffle knit, the ribbed, we have some amazing ones coming for spring, summer, and that ribbed collared style. And it just adds a little bit of texture to a simple basic. And people love basics. I love basics. And I just love the little texture. It just adds a little cherry on top.
Crinkled textures this season are going to be really big too. We have a few dresses and tops that we've done with the basics that have that crinkle fabric. But it's that permanent pleat look that just screams effortless and carefree, and for whatever reason also comes off polished. You don't have to worry about the wrinkles because that's part of the look. It adds to the charm of the piece.
And for structure, I am loving the jacquard and the quilted stitching and a lot of pieces coming for spring. I don't know if you guys have seen, but quilted is taking over the industry right now. And I have been loving anything quilted and I'm just obsessed with it. And I had to fact check myself on this actually because I was trying to think when the last time quilted material and that vibe was super popular, and I was thinking in my head, I was like, oh, I think it was like 2012. It's actually early 2000s. I don't know if you guys knew that, but I had to go fact check myself. So if you guys remember the Vera Bradley takeover,
Yep.
Well, quilted is back now, and it's not going anywhere.
Quilted look. If you look at it from like all of last year, this year, bows have been in, and then when you go into that old school look, right? And bows, if you think about it, is just like a very feminine look, right? And so part of that feminine look is also that, I think it's part of grandma couture, right? You guys have heard that term? So grandmas have always loved bows in general, but they love quilts too. And so it just kind of carries on from that. It's that very feminine look. I think there's like some big brands too that have done this. So obviously Love Shack Fancy has introduced a lot of quilted stuff. Bodhi has also done a bunch of stuff with quilt. But, we could talk about fabrics all day. We do need to talk about styles and cuts. So let's dive into that for spring, summer 2025. There's definitely some fun and fresh silhouettes coming up.
So first up is oversized proportions. I always say this, I'm a Gen Z and I love a good oversized t-shirt. Wide leg trousers. I feel like we're going to be seeing a lot more wide leg bottoms. And I'm so here for this. I love it. A lot of loose fitting tops. So kind of an oversized fit on your just basic tops. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of that. And I think it's super trendy because A, it's comfortable. B, it's so easy to style. It's relaxed. It's an effortless fit. And it's just kind of a laid back style. I really like it.
Now, if you're looking for something a little more dramatic, ruffles and collared tops are making waves. I love the ruffles. Like, give me all the ruffles. It can add a touch of sophistication, but also add fun to your outfit. They are great for creating a visual interest, but without overdoing it.
I guess you could say it's like good classic style, right? And I feel like we can see this in many timeless trends, and they just keep coming back. Just good classic pieces to have.
Now let's talk about matching sets. I love a good matching set, and I'm really excited this year because yes, we see them come back every year, but I think we're going to be seeing a lot of like crocheted matching sets, that see-through material where you can like layer with it. You could put a swimsuit underneath it, something like that, as well as like a textured matching set. So you'll see some fun textures, just not just an everyday basic matching set. We're going to be seeing some fun ones. And I'm super excited for it because it's such minimal effort. You just throw it on and like you're ready to go. So
yeah, I love matching sets. As a mom, it's an easy outfit to just throw on and you feel cute and put together.
And last but not least, I think, we've had such good success with our sweater vests this fall winter, and we're starting to do that with some lighter weight ones. But sweater vests are here to stay. Say that 10 times. Sweater vest. But they're, getting a more of a spring update, so it'd have lighter weight fabrics. Again, something that even if they are a little bit more crocheted, right? These sweater vests, you could layer it over a tank top or a swimsuit, and that could look really good. But think cozy but cool at the same time. We've talked about a lot, and we went really fast, but we do this so that all the boutique owners that we love and we respect and we learn from every day, we wanted to provide this research to you guys so you guys can go into the spring, summer with all this great information. And if we bombarded you too much, pick a few things and go with that. But really, this is about you guys, and we want to help you in any way we can. And if you made it to the end of this episode, you get to use code TRENDS, TRENDS, for free shipping online. So that's, we'll do that this episode. We'll do a free shipping code.
And thanks for tuning in to Behind Brand Lines. Don't forget to subscribe and share it with all your boutique owner friends. Let's keep the trends trending.
until next time, happy buying and happy styling.
Behind brand lines. Behind brand lines.
Founder and CEO.